Just half my life. All right, I'll let you live
Yeah.
tonight.
Well, I'm trying to let me see something here. Yeah, I'm saying I got a whole lot to say, motherfucker.
You menace to society.
I'm not a menace. I'm not.
I
Well, you
said,
know,
just listen at him. Just
I'm not a
listen
menace,
at
bro.
him. Trying to throw her off and almost
No.
persuade her. You ain't persuading me to shit.
Okay, well, let's get to it. You don't tell me shit.
Is
You
the
know what I'm
young
saying?
lady joining in the
Yeah,
discussion?
and she probably. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm recording this. This is going up. This
Uh,
is going up. This is the follow up.
the
You know what I'm saying?
follow up. Oh God. Okay, wait
Yeah,
a minute.
this is definitely the follow up because y'all seen they got this shit all misconstrued.
Do we now?
Yeah, you do. You do. You do.
I found that my reply on the video
Hmm.
was more than logical. It's just as logical as you think your topic
What?
is
Why is it logical?
in your discussion. Well, first of all, remind the people what it was about and what you said and how you feel.
I said, and I quote, "Do you believe that mothers and fathers deserve Mother's Day and Father's Day?" That's what I said. Let's listen to that word, deserve.
Hmm. My thing is, why even put deserve in there? And one of the strong points you was trying to make was that it's a choice.
It is.
You chose to be to be a parent. You chose to have the children. So now they owe you nothing. Why do we deserve Mother's Day and Father's Day and shit
That's
like
not
that?
what I. That's not what I said.
That's what you said.
I didn't say. I didn't say. I said they don't owe you nothing. They don't owe you nothing. They don't owe you nothing. The only thing they owe you is respect. They owe you. They owe you that.
They
They
owe
do
you
owe you that.
respect and gratitude for the above and beyond.
We
I
got
mean,
how they owe you for the above and beyond.
because like the young lady said, all that's required once you get them is food, clothes, and shelter.
Okay, so
So
just so.
you're good if you provide the bare minimum, right?
Mm-hmm.
That keeps you out of jail and it keeps your
Mm-hmm.
child from being neglected. But
Mm-hmm.
like
And
she said,
homeless.
there's yeah, but like she said, there's parents who go above and beyond.
That's it.
You don't need certain things that you actually get them, but it
Mm-hmm.
makes them feel good. It makes them feel rewarded. It makes them feel validated or some reason that they're being
Mm-hmm.
a good and respectable child.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing was this. I said you're using the word "oh" and "deserve" and all that to the extreme. Now, and I'll say this one here as well. Do you didn't so you chose your job, right? You went to these people because you wanted a job.
Mm-hmm.
Do you deserve a paycheck?
Mm-hmm. Well,
They
she
ain't
did
asked your
this.
ass to come over here.
Let's what they kind of did because you like when you apply for a job, right?
Of course they asked you.
Right. When you apply for a job, right?
Hmm.
You had to be selected, right?
Hmm.
Here's the tricky part right here. You know what I'm saying? You applied because they had an offer on the table. They said they're paying this amount per hour. They say that. They say it in the thing. They say they're paying this amount an hour.
And they chose to
You
hire you.
you
So they
apply and they
owe
chose
you
higher. No, no,
because
they
you and
they, they owe me
you
they
were
owe me what
seeking,
they said.
you were seeking,
Hmm?
and they picked you. So do
Right. So
therefore they owe you
they
because
owe
they
me what
decided they chose you. They
yeah,
chose you as their viable candidate.
there it is.
So they owe you. Do they owe you a check?
They
Or
owe me
because you came over there, you put your hand in the pot for something. Wait a minute, let me put this. Um, so I mean that's just one thing. You're probably gonna
they
say to
owe
yourself,
me
so people are gonna say apples and oranges, right? But that was my point. Like there's a lot of things we choose to do,
yeah.
but it
But look,
doesn't mean we aren't due uh, an acknowledgement, a reward, an adoration, an acknowledgement.
okay.
So it doesn't necessarily mean we don't deserve it.
Let's go back to that job analogy you did, right? See that job analogy is very, very interesting, right? It's very, very interesting. Like I said, they put a price tag up. You were interested in the price tag. You were lucky enough to get an interview. You were lucky enough to get hired. They honor the price tag, right?
Mm-hmm.
They
You
honor
were
the price tag.
searching, more than likely. Most people,
Yeah,
I
right,
mean,
right,
maybe not you,
right,
not you per
right,
se, but most people,
right.
when they're job hunting, they look
But
for the job, they see the
right,
criteria, and they go for it. So it's
right.
like, of course, you're going into that. You chose to apply for that job, and then they chose you. So it's
Yeah.
like, would you be like, you would feel some kind of way if they said, well, what do you want a paycheck for? You think you deserve a paycheck? You asked us to let you in the door.
Hold on, but
You would look at them like you crazy.
but the paycheck is offered in the job description. This is what we're willing to pay you for your services.
Look at Mother's Day and Father's Day as the compensation. Okay,
Hmm.
so you're saying you don't deserve compensation for
No, I didn't.
for a job well done. That's what you're saying, sir.
No, I'm not.
When you're saying
Because
you
listen,
don't
all right.
deserve a
Here's the
Mother's Day
part.
or Father's Day and stuff.
Here's the deserve part. That job analogy, we are both when we agree right here. We agree. We agree to if you get $20 an hour. We agree. Hey, when you came into the interview, they say we pay $20 an hour, and you
Hmm.
say I agree. This is where the deserve part come in with the job. A year later, you think you outdone the $20 an hour. Now you talking about you deserve more money. They said they
Okay,
pay $20 an hour. That's what
right.
they said. They said they
But
did.
if you don't get your raise in a good annual report, knowing damn well you show up and you do your job
When did they say they was going to give you a
better than the
raise?
next person, but
When did they
I'm
say that?
asking you if
When
you
did they say that though? You're saying you deserve
don't try
one.
to flip
They
this,
never. They
sir.
no
I'm
no no no. When you
asked.
say
Don't try to flip this. You
when you say that's why I said the job analogy is a little tricky there. So you can't say nothing about deserve because you had to earn the job too. They had to like you enough. They had to do all this stuff enough, and they already told you what they pay. They told you what they pay. You accepted it. Now a year goes by. You done did said job, right? Everything even Steven. They getting what they want. You getting what you want, which is the paycheck. Now
Hmm.
a year goes by, and you talking about, man, I'm so good at this job. I deserve more. Man, they ain't tell you that who the fuck is you to say you deserve something? Bitch, we said $20 an hour. We ain't never said you was getting a raise. We never said none of that shit. We said we paid $20 an hour. Now you coming to me saying you deserve that. Who are you to say that? You
But we
accepted the job.
do. But we do.
You accepted the job at $20 an hour. So when you can't, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's the word deserve.
But you're missing it, and I'm
You
saying,
agreed
what
to
if?
this.
I'm saying I agree. I'm saying, what if what if the job was saying that to you? It's like you're getting a bad report or no report or no raise year after year. You're not getting the acknowledgement, the compensation, and everything that's due to you for being a great employee.
You should have took the
So,
job then.
like I said, parenting itself is a job. It's one of the most difficult jobs that you can
That you
volunteer to do.
see what I'm
But when
saying?
you're doing great
How do
and
you deserve for volunteering? You
and,
volunteered.
and when you are doing great, like at your job, once again, I'm saying this at this whole
You don't deserve
analogy.
nothing.
When you're doing great at your job, so you'll be content if you never saw another raise, or if
I would just, you know what I'll do?
"Good job, Mr. Moses."
No, because that's not what they.
If no one ever signed off on your annual reports and things like that to acknowledge what
I don't
you're
get I
doing,
don't get an
you will
annual
be
report.
cool.
But
I mean, well, okay, so you don't get a report, but you know what I mean. How would that sit with you, knowing
my
that you do all this?
well, guess
And
what?
someone
I
said, "Why are you giving him an annual report and an annual raise? This is what he came in the door with. Like he knew what the job was. He knew what it entailed.
exactly. If I knew what the job was, and I still decided to take it, if they told me it's $20 an hour, and I still decided to take it, they did not promise a raise. They did not promise anything. They came to you from the door.
You gonna be
This
good
is
with
what
that. You
this
gonna
is
be
what
good
we
with that.
pay. This is what
My
we pay.
question was,
What
you
I'm
gonna be
saying
good with
is,
that?
it's not about me being good with that. Who am I to say I deserve it When I work for them, they told me what they paying me.
This is the
Who
thing.
am I
There's
to
certain things that are.
dictate to them what I deserve? This is what I put pen to pad to. I agree to this.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna tell them a year later, you know what, I feel as though I deserve this. Man, they can
So,
say, hey man, well then go ahead, get the fuck on out of here then, bro. This is what we pay. Go find somewhere else.
so I'll say this also. There's things that are just already in place. Don't go trying to shake the table and say, well, who said that we deserve this? No, no, no. There's certain things that are already in place. Again, I'll go back to the job. There's certain things that are already in place. These are the traditions. These are the protocols and the powers that be.
Not every
So
job is that way though.
someone's going to say, well, we're not doing that over here. It's like, well, why not? That's crazy.
Let's
So
think about
my
this,
thing
Brown.
and to say deserve, I disagree. I think that you do deserve it.
You
So
don't.
what? So what? You volunteered, or so what? You laid down and did the nasty,
And you
and
knew
hours
everything that
later,
came with it.
you know what's gonna happen. Like, yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna be a
you
family
did.
now. So what?
Yeah,
But
you
guess
don't
what?
deserve
You did,
nothing.
but this thing it comes with a lot. It comes with sacrifices,
Oh, you
things
knew
like
that.
that,
You knew that before
and
that happened. You knew that. You knew
when
that.
you do great, and when you make those sacrifices, why not get the adoration that's due to you?
But my point is, you don't deserve it.
And you don't not deserve it.
Deserve is crazy.
And you don't not deserve it.
You
You
don't.
don't not deserve it.
You listen. That's the whole. But the whole point is, you say you don't not deserve it.
Right.
What makes you think you deserve it?
What
You
makes you
don't
say
deserve
you
it.
don't just because you
You
wanted
don't
to be a
deserve it.
parent?
You wanted to be a parent. You wanted to be a parent knowing everything it requires, knowing everything it takes, know everything, this, that, and the other. It's the most selfish decision you can make. And you decided to do it, and then go say, oh, I deserve. Man, you don't deserve shit. You deserve you deserve what you got. You
That's
deserve to
like
parent this fucking kid.
that's
That's
like
what you
saying
deserve.
that's like saying you don't deserve no cake on your birthday.
You don't.
You don't deserve no candy on Valentine's Day. You
You
don't deserve
don't.
a gift for
You don't.
Christmas.
You don't.
You do. These are
Who do
just
you? How do you deserve all that stuff?
these are just traditions.
Traditions.
These are just things that people do to show their appreciation. There is nothing wrong with those things.
Now we talking
And
about traditions.
if you're doing great at it, like why not? You can show someone appreciation by
Tr-
celebrating what they're doing. Celebrate the
Tradition.
person. There's nothing wrong
Deserve.
in everyone who's doing their ultimate best. And if they're doing great, they deserve celebration.
Tradition. Deserve. Tradition. Deserve. Two different fucking things. Deserve. You do not. I don't know a person on earth that deserves something for Christmas. You don't deserve nothing. How do you deserve it?
I hope you don't go nuts this Christmas on the babies.
How do
Why
you
do you
deserve
deserve
it?
anything? You
How do
ate
you?
today. I
You
want
know
you
it's
to say
crazy.
that on Christmas Day.
You know the craziest
You
thing.
ate. You're not
I'm glad you
homeless.
said that.
Your shoes
I'm
ain't
glad you said
busted.
that.
You don't
My
deserve any toys.
daughter,
I give you enough. I
my
want you
daughter's
to say that
birthday.
this Christmas.
I will. My daughter's birthday
No, you
is
won't.
tomorrow. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. She got a bunch of bullshit going on today. You tell me since tomorrow is her birthday, according to your logic,
Mhm.
she deserves something for it.
Because that's your baby. Absolutely.
She deserved for me to do something for her when she can't do what she's supposed to do in school. This is the bullshit I'm talking about.
Well,
You don't deserve.
now we're talking. Now you and I.
How do you? So just
Listen.
because according to your logic, because it's your birthday, you deserve something.
And again,
How do you deserve it?
back to my logic. If you're doing great, you're doing your absolute best that you can, and people can see that, then yes, you deserve to be celebrated.
No,
But if you half-assing this thing, no, don't say, "Oh, Happy Mother's Day to me, Happy Father's Day to me," when your kid's raggedy and pissy in the corner somewhere, but you got like $10,000 worth of hair, jewelry, and shit on your body, or you got like a Hellcat outside. and your kid is walking to school with a
Yep.
raggedy ass hoodie,
And it
no,
happens all the time.
you are not that parent that deserves to be celebrated. Absolutely
It
not.
happens all the time. We don't deserve. That's the thing. It would be a nice gesture for somebody.
Gesture.
It would be a nice
Okay.
gesture, but we don't deserve. I'm like, what are we talking about? We parents, we do what we're supposed to do. Even if
We
you're going
are.
above beyond,
If you're
you
doing
still.
amazing, you deserve to be celebrated.
No, you don't. Why? Who? I
Yes,
don't
you
deserve.
do.
What I need to. You deserve for me to celebrate you? You crazy? What the hell? I'm not just celebrating you because because you taking care of this motherfucker. You're supposed to take care of it. I'm supposed to say, yeah, big dog, let me get you a fucking truck because you've been taking care of your son. Listen, we grew up in the era.
Yes, please.
We grew up in an era that you know this and you heard this shit said to so many people. You don't get a cookie for being a good mom. You don't get a cookie for being a good dad. Your mama probably said it. You know what I'm saying? You heard that shit so much. So if we don't deserve a cookie, who
Who
the
said
fuck?
that?
It's a lot. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that say to the other parent, especially mothers, say to fathers,
Oh,
you don't get
parents on parent rivalry. Okay.
you don't deserve a cookie for being a good dad, or you don't deserve a cookie for being a good mom. That shit was actually said to me before, and you could go on TikTok and get it and pull it up yourself. People say that.
Let's not get messy here, sir.
You don't deserve a cookie. So you telling me if I don't deserve a cookie, I deserve a fucking day? What is you talking about?
And I'm back.
What the fuck is you talking about? If I don't deserve a cookie, what makes you think we deserve a day?
But that's also just a matter of opinions. And like I said, I'm not agreeing to that. I'm not accepting that from
it's the
anybody.
word. It's the word deserve that's crazy. Deserve. We are doing our fucking job, and we talking about deserve. What? What? That don't even make sense. Like, your son underarms ain't stinking today. Hey man, you deserve a handshake. That's what you're supposed to do. Make sure you don't go to fucking school stinking. What are we talking about? Being a parent is being a parent. We don't deserve shit because we chose this life. We don't deserve. It'll be, like I said, it'll be a nice gesture, but we don't deserve because we chose. You know what I mean? That's why
I disagree. I disagree.
Yeah, we chose.
The word deserve might have a little privilege to it, but
A little.
I'm not saying that we don't deserve it. I'm not saying that we don't deserve it.
We don't. We do not.
I'm not saying
we do not. And then on top of that, we make it about us. We make it about
Mother's
us.
Day, Father's Day.
Yeah, we make it about us. We make it about us. Who's the gift?
It's the one damn day.
Who's the gift? Who's the gift? Who's the gift?
We are the gift.
We're the gift. No. The kids are the gift. Ain't nobody ever said that the parents are the fucking gift. They said a child is a gift. A child is a blessing.
I'm a gift to this little
a child
until they can.
A child is a gift.
Life, okay?
A child is a blessing.
I give them gifts. I give them a gift every day. I give them a gift every time that I let something slide.
Now you see you changing the narrative. The whole thing they say a child is a gift. People go through all type of shit to have a kid because they want the gift. They want the gift of having a child. They want the gift of that. We lose sight of who's the gift, right?
They stare back at someone that looks just like them.
Exactly, all the bullshit, all the corny, you know what I'm saying? Bullshit that comes with it.
Circumstance and yeah.
Exactly. All that stuff right there, right? Knowing that this is no perfect scenario, knowing with all that stuff that come with it. We do all of this to make a selfish choice to be a parent.
And to be celebrated for it.
And then turn around.
Anything wrong with it.
Then turn around. No, I'm not talking about to being celebrated. I'm talking about the word deserve.
Mm.
That you don't deserve nothing for a choice, for a selfish decision you made. And who said you're gonna be a good parent?
It's not
The gift,
selfish.
the
It's a
gift.
generous
Yes,
thing.
yeah, no,
I
it's
think
not.
parenting is a generous thing.
Oh,
Do you know
hold
what
up,
you're giving? Do you
hold
realize what
up.
you're giving of yourself?
Choosing to have a kid.
So
Who
what you
said?
wanted them, so what you chose them, but then when they're here now. So now
Here's the
what are you
problem.
doing? You're giving a lot of yourself. Your
Here's the problem with
time,
that, Brown.
your
Who's
love,
to
your
say?
money.
Who's to say you're a good fucking parent? Who's to say that? Who's to say that? That's your opinion that you're a good parent. Your opinion is you're a good parent. I can look at you and say, wait, what the fuck is he doing with this guy? You know what I'm saying?
Who
I'm
gave
like,
him that child?
exactly. Like that poor kid. Then look, like I said, look at all these kids in foster care. Look at all double disservice. You made a selfish decision to have them. Then after you had them, you decided to say, I don't want them. Now he in a system or she in a system. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is what
Not
I'm
only
saying.
want them, but can't handle them.
They can't handle them. I'm like, then or spoil them right, and now you got a fucking mass murderer on your fucking hands. You know what I'm saying? Drill and kill kid and shit like that. You know what I mean? You try to you call yourself being a good parent by giving them everything and not teaching them shit. That's a terrible parent too. You giving them. This dude has no sense of discipline. This girl has no sense of discipline. All this bullshit, and then we talk about I deserve.
Okay,
You fucked that kid up. That kid is fucked up because of you. That kid. You wonder why this kid talking to people how he talk to them. That's because of you. You in your mind, you're a good parent because you gave him this and gave him that. This dude is a menace to society. Your daughter's a whore. Well, I'm saying, what are we talking about here? And then we kick our feet up. Big shit, talking about something we deserve this day. Based on what? You made a decision to have this kid and you fucked this kid up. And now you talking about something I deserve this day because I'm Big Papa or I'm Big Mama. Get the fuck out of here, man. The word deserve is insane.
Toes down.
You're doing your fucking job. If you are a good parent, you're doing the job you signed up to do.
I'm gonna say this. I get what you're saying about how you're supposed to. This is your job. This is your obligation. Once you've made a conscious decision to be a parent, but there's still so much that goes into being a parent.
Knew that. You knew that.
And so what? So what?
You knew that.
And so what? And now
you don't deserve shit for something you know.
And now I want to see something in return. I want to see where my nights of staying up, going to the hospital with you and wiping your nose and we're doing school, we're doing homework together, projects and things like that.
All stuff you're supposed to do.
If I assisted you with getting straight A's, if you have all these accomplishments thanks to my help, yes, like you said, those are the things you're supposed to do. Be responsible and accountable for your child. But it's hard work. It's labor.
Okay.
And
you signed up for it.
But so what?
You signed up for it. You don't deserve shit. You signed up for this job. You signed up for this job. You don't deserve shit.
Folks will
you
just
don't
have
deserve
a difference
shit.
of opinions about that.
Hey man, do your fucking job. This your kid.
Folks
do your job.
Have a difference of opinions about that.
You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing wrong with it to say. And I know you're stuck on the word deserve.
That's the part. That's the word. Oh, it's ugly word.
That's always going to be. That's going to be. Shit, what was I about to say? That's the word that's just going to be debatable. This is always going to be debatable. It's opinionated because, like, there's certain things you probably think you deserve.
No, I don't.
Not to come off of the subject of the actual holiday of Mother's Day and Father's Day, but I'm sure there's things in life you probably think you deserve. No, but you're like, well, if I get it, I get it. If not,
I'm an earn it type of dude. If anybody know me, I'm an earn it type of dude. I don't live in. I don't deserve nothing. I don't deserve nothing.
I might think you earned something, and while others will sit back and say, well, all he did was A, B, and C. Like anybody could have done that.
But did you? But did you?
I mean, and that'll be your rebuttal.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but when it comes to something,
But
when
no
it
one can
comes to
tell you
something
you
that
didn't earn it.
when it comes to something that you selfishly signed up for,
But when
you
you know
can't
it's
use the
something
word.
that you
You
know
can't use the word
undoubtedly,
deserve when you selfishly sign up
when
for
you
something.
know it's something you undoubtedly done, accomplished, and earned, can't nobody tell you different, no matter what they see on the outside.
Mm. And you know what the funny thing about that deserve. This is what happens with that deserve word. Or you pour into your kid and you do all the shit that you're supposed to do anyway, right? You pour in. Let's say your kid becomes a 5-star athlete, whatever the case may be. You say you did all that, and then in your mind, you know what a lot of people say. Yeah, when he get his first check, I deserve this. I deserve that. I deserve. Why the fuck do you think you deserve that? Why do you think that you deserve him to buy you a house? You deserve him to buy you a car. You deserve him to buy you that. You deserve her to do this. You deserve her to do that. Well, you did your
Well,
fucking job.
I
You did
haven't
your
heard,
fucking job.
I
You
haven't
don't
heard
deserve
many
nothing for that.
people.
It happened in the black community all the time. Right now, we're watching the NFL draft. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers sitting back there right now that think that they deserve this, that, and the other because they was at their son basketball game. Because they act this, that, and the other. You don't deserve a fucking thing. You don't deserve shit because at the end of the day, you were supposed to be there. Now, your son or your daughter can do a nice gesture of looking out for mom and pop, but you don't fucking deserve it. You don't fucking deserve that. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't taking them fucking hits. You wasn't catching them pads. You wasn't getting, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna have to go through concussion protocol, all that shit. You didn't have to go through that shit. What are we talking about? You know what I'm
Are you
saying?
done?
It's
Are you
a it's
done? Are
a
you finished?
it's a
Can
great
I?
it's a great gesture, and and that's what I'm saying. I'm like and I'm like I know it happened in other communities, but in this one right here, we live vicariously through them when they become successful, when they supposed to give us something. You know what I'm saying? My boys.
Most of those scenarios, I can't say that I've heard the parents say that they deserve it. I've always heard the child who grew up, become successful, say that my mom or my dad has been there and they deserve it. They've said it out their own mouths,
See,
or they said, we didn't have it like this growing up. Yada yada yada. My mom and dad took me to practice. My mom iced down my knee. My dad did this. He drove me. Yada yada yada. I'm gonna buy him the best car that he deserves.
hmm
That's the whole thing about it. So
see, see who decides.
if your kids decide to say that you deserve it, you deserve it.
See how
And if you're in
they
a
decided that
relationship
you.
or marriage with another parent and they see what you're putting into, or what you're putting into, what they're putting into, if you see each other working diligently to be great parents, you definitely can tell someone and you can feel as though you deserve it.
Mhm.
Allow yourself to feel it. It's not
Feelings.
entitlement, it's not greed, it's nothing like that. But when you know what you've done, what you put out there, so what? They're yours. Yeah, you laid down. You knew what would happen when you laid down.
hmm
We can go full circle to the whole thing again, but it doesn't
hmm
mean you don't deserve a damn thing.
You don't. You don't. That word deserves is like I said. It's crazy. You don't. You don't. You don't. You do not. Yeah, I'm saying because guess what? Yeah, if you deserve something when your kid's successful, you deserve. What do you deserve when your kid is awful?
your
What do you
kid,
deserve when
your
your kid
kid
is
deserves
awful?
the
Then
foot in the ass. That's
see,
what.
oh, the kid deserve it, not the person who raised them,
Not the
not the
if that
not the
person
not the
raising them,
person that created the
excuse me, if
monster.
the person raising them did not raise them to be that way, because there's lots of things that my kid says and do, and I ain't teach that nigga that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they learn and they pick up on shit. They want to be like whatever else is out here that's
Mm-hmm.
not that they did not learn at home. So
Mm-hmm.
they
Mm-hmm.
deserve a
And
foot
guess
in the
what?
ass for that when they go
And guess
astray
what? When
from the
people say
plan.
when people say Brown, when they say, "Oh man, his fucking dad," or he what's the name? Do you deserve that criticism?
When he's done something I did not teach him, fuck no.
Mm-hmm. You don't deserve that criticism, right?
Absolutely not. Because
but
guess
you
what? It
but
ain't what
hold
I
on.
taught him. It ain't what I
This is
taught him.
this is where I'm see where I'm going with this. You don't deserve the criticism when he don't do something he taught you, right? You don't deserve the criticism. You deserve the praise though when he do something right. You got to take it both ways, baby. You got to take it both ways.
Not at this age. I would feel
You
like
got to take
that.
it both
I
ways.
would
You got to
probably
take
feel
it
like
in the
that
mouth
if
and
he
in the
did.
ass right now, baby. That's your baby. Now
Sir.
you gotta you listen. You accepted the praise. You gotta accept the dumb shit too. You deserve them both.
No, absolutely. I know I'm just
Only
fucking with you.
only when he good, I deserve the credit. When he fuck
No,
up, no, it
I
ain't got nothing to do with
definitely.
me.
No, I'm kidding
Nah,
with that.
baby,
I'm just
your
messing
name
with
on
you.
your name on that birth certificate and shit.
I know.
You got it both ways.
No, and I'm messing with you to an extent, but there's consequences behind that shit, and like if it's something that I did not teach him, then I absolutely am. Like I would feel like maybe I should have watched him closer. Maybe I
Mm-hmm.
should have asked more questions. I mean, of course, I'm going to put myself in question when he does the wrong thing. It's like where's the influence coming from, or where who you don't see me uh vaping. All the kids are going around vaping. They vaping on the damn L's and shit like that. So if I catch them vaping or something, I'd be like, where's this shit coming from? Does it
Yeah,
make
like
me
I
a bad
said,
parent because he's doing something that
I
I don't
I
even do or that he never
I ain't
saw
saying
me
it.
do?
I ain't saying make you a bad parent,
You
but
did.
no, I did. I
Oh
said
no, you
what
said do I take
you
the
gotta
criticism?
you gotta
Do I
take the
take the heat
criticism
for
like
that?
you
Do
take the
I take
credit.
the heat for
You
that?
gotta take the criticism the same way you take the credit. Because guess what?
I have to be accountable for it, and I
When
have to
your
get to the
ass come up to
bottom of
that
it.
scoop, when
I
your ass
have
come
to
up to
be
that scoop,
accountable, and I have to be responsible for it. Absolutely,
mm-hmm.
even though it's something I didn't necessarily show him or condone.
But see, no, but we don't
But
want
that
to see.
still does not make
Do we
me
deserve the
a
criticism?
bad
No,
parent
but
because
do
he's
we
going against
deserve the
what
credit?
it doesn't make me a bad parent. It
I
does
didn't
not make
say it
me a bad.
did.
No, that's what you said. That's one of the things you said. Like, does it make you a bad parent? And you got to take that heat when he's
You,
doing shit that you haven't taught him. To an
mm,
extent, absolutely. Like I
when you
said,
go
there's certain questions I needed to answer. Maybe I should have watched closer. All of these things, absolutely. I'm not oblivious. Come on.
when you carry your ass up to that school
Hmm.
and
I
your
have.
son did some wicked, crazy shit,
Mm,
some wicked, crazy shit, that
hmm.
teacher don't give a fuck what you didn't teach him. That teacher looking at you like, hey man, this guy right here, your son, they love saying that. Your
Hmm.
son, your
Your
child
child came into the room and
set a
smacked the
fucking
living
trash
shit out of a little Rashida
Yep. Your son set a trash
or
can on fire.
Taekwondo. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Your son was
whatever it is.
fucking in the hallway and in the staircase. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
You see what I'm
and I
saying?
know it's happening. Oh my God.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. So, but we don't deserve the criticism, right? When it's not good, we don't deserve the criticism. But we damn sure deserve the credit when it's great. So that's why I said that word deserve.
I
Woo,
mean, people
baby.
can criticize it all they want, but it
Woo,
doesn't. It
baby.
doesn't mean that that's a reflection of you and how you're raising. Like I
I
said,
know that.
they go out here and they get influenced by everything else around them. Television, these devices in their hands all damn day, their peers. So it doesn't for you to get criticized. It's like, okay, if someone's criticizing, you got to say, hold up, bitch, you don't even know me. We don't do that. I don't smoke in my house. I don't do this. They never hear me tearing down the walls, banging their mama or their daddy out. I don't know why they would be pulling pants down in the hallways and getting it. I've
Mm-hmm.
never. They don't see that. They don't hear that. So like, hold your criticism.
And they look at you like we don't believe you. It's a reflection
Well,
of
you
you.
got to know what you know.
What's the first question they ask? Is anything going on in the
In the
home?
home, is everything okay in the
Oh,
home?
oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh, oh. This is what I mean. I'm like, yo, I'm like, that word deserve is crazy because you don't deserve that criticism, right?
See all this stuff that you're naming. I can only I can only
You
guess
don't
there's so
deserve
many
that
people.
criticism.
There's so
I'm
many
like,
people out there going through what all these things you just named, and you think they don't deserve a day to just go. You You're crazy. You're crazy if you think you don't.
That word deserve.
All of that stress that you talking about, there's people going through that shit in real time
Yeah.
and constantly. I think folks like you and I, we count our lucky stars,
Mm-hmm.
but for the folks who are and they're doing their damnedest, that's not the shit that they've taught the kids, but yet and still they insist on going left when you're trying to show them right.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve a day to just woosah. Like,
Yeah.
listen,
Well, what I'm saying is,
somebody cook me something today, okay?
what I'm saying,
Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Give me
the
my day.
word.
Give me my time. It's one
I'm.
day out of the year.
I'm
Who
like.
doesn't deserve a break?
I mean, nobody said. Listen, to be honest, when you have a kid, what you talking about a break?
It's
Ain't no.
yeah, yeah,
What you talking about?
yeah.
You deserve a break. How? How you supposed to do? How you deserve that? That's your kid. That's yours.
Well, like you said, and
little,
mine
little,
is
little Charles Manson is your son. What you
my,
mean?
my child.
Mhm.
Did he do something last year? I think that was last year. He actually made breakfast for us.
You
Now
know what I'm saying?
you know I cooks down, and so does Elevation.
Yeah,
We cooks down here. Ain't no you see the boy, he ain't never starved.
yeah.
So like we're doing things wrong. He's always neat. He's well kept, like well mannered to people, but sometimes he's a little flip at the mouth with me. But
Mhm.
another day, another conversation.
Yeah,
That's that
I'm
teenage
just
shit.
saying.
You have a teenager, so you
I
know.
do.
Um,
I do. She'll be 15
yeah,
tomorrow.
and I see her as I be like,
Yeah, she
what
Nightmare
she
on
say?
Elm Street. I know that.
But so, like I said, it's your day. Like, give yourself a day. You
I'm
fucking deserve
okay.
it, and I'm not
I'm
budging off
o-
of it.
I'm okay
Sorry.
with this is the thing. I'm okay with the day. But
Mm-hmm.
that deserve factor? Hell no. What you talking about?
Because if
That
you want
deserve
to take
factor?
a
Because
moment,
I chose not to pull out. We
yeah,
chose
see,
that we chose to continue on. We knew everything that come with this because guess what? We was little piece of shit kids too. We knew
oh, not I, not
we
I.
know how awful we
Since my
was for
mother
our
watching,
parents.
no,
We know how questionable. We know how
because
we had our mom.
my mama would say, "Not my baby." I
You know
was
what I'm
an
saying?
angel. Say,
You
I
mean
got
we
my ass beat.
exactly. We know how fucked up we
And for
as that
good
kids.
reason now. For good damn reason.
All the lessons they taught us before, and we still learned the hard way. We knew how
Mm-hmm.
we knew exactly everything that come with that shit. We
Mm-hmm.
saw what our parents went through, and then we decided to say, "Hey, I want to be part of the group."
Yep, she didn't teach me how
What
to
you
lie.
mean? Well, yeah, exactly. Well, so what? I'm like, so with all that being said, I'm like, what that deserve thing? Like, what? No, you don't deserve nothing when you know what come with it.
Well,
You know what come with it.
when I think about parents and mothers like mine, um, she does deserve it. She deserves to be celebrated. So what she did to do to have me and my two sisters, but with all the things that she has endured on the sideline and still making shit happen, like there's so much I can say, but y'all ain't gotta know y'all ain't gotta know my life story. Maybe one day I'll
Right.
write a book. But
Mm-hmm.
but for those things, I will gladly say she deserves it, and I will always thank her and I will celebrate her on a holiday that whoever made this shit up gave us. I'm going to do it. She deserves
Mm-hmm.
it. She
See
deserves her
how
flowers.
now see how they go right there. You the child. You the child. You determined that mama deserved that.
So probably
Who
some
the fuck is
child made this
you?
holiday and
No, they
said,
did.
"We're
Nope.
going to."
It was one woman. I forgot her fucking name that created this
And
holiday,
why did she do it? Was
and
she the mother?
she did not
Was
create.
she
Yes,
created for? She
she
created
was
it for
the
the
mother.
parents.
She was the mother, and she created and she was. It took 5 years for them to approve to make the holiday a national holiday. But she wasn't thinking about other mothers
Come on,
in the
research.
process. Yeah, she wasn't thinking about other mothers in that process. She was thinking about herself, lone mother. She did not have everyone else in mind. Didn't. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? She was looking for that day for herself. And then it turned, and then, you know what I'm saying? When you take things to other places, you know what I'm saying? Where as a hierarchy, they look at it as, I mean, oh yeah, we can profit off it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? It was never about mothers. It was about her,
Hmm.
herself. Just like
Hmm.
Father's Day, Father's Day didn't. become a national holiday until 1972.
Really?
It did not become national to 1907 was Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
1972 when Father's Day became a national holiday. 1972. Think about that shit. And you
Mm.
know why? You know why? Because this lady wanted a day about her father, not about fathers, about her father. Each day was created by a woman that was worried about, one was worried about herself and one was worried about her own dad. So what are we talking about? That was, you know what I'm saying? She didn't have you and me in mind. You and I in mind, I'm sorry.
Oh, so she wanted a day on the calendar just for her
Just for her
own.
father.
Well, now everyone gets to celebrate
You see what
because
I'm
of her
saying?
idea.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, yo, I'm like, the gesture, I'm okay with the gesture. I'm okay that it's on the calendar.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it's like when people hit you with the deserve.
You deserve to celebrate. You deserve to be celebrated for the
By whom?
hard work and the great parenting that you do.
But guess what? Awful parents get celebrated too in this very day.
Well, that is
That's the parents that don't see their kids all year, but they, on Father's Day or Mother's Day they post a picture with the kid. They post a picture. You ain't see the damn kid
well,
all year
everybody
long.
frauding about something. We ain't
See what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
them though.
So that's my
They don't
point.
matter in this. They
That's what I
don't
point.
matter in
So
this.
do they too deserve it? Because they too are being celebrated.
They celebrating their damn selves.
You know what I'm saying?
But
But look,
there's usually someone, either the neglected child or the other parent in the equation who will stand up and say, no he didn't, or no she didn't. She's a rotten mother, he's a rotten dad.
Mhm.
So
And they
those
don't
people
negate.
usually get put on blast when they're trying to fraud, like
Uh
they've been
huh.
father of the year or
But it's
mother
too
of the
late.
year.
But it's too late. All these people who don't know that already not Happy Father's Day, bro. Happy Mother's Day. Happy
Hmm.
Father's Day. They already been acknowledged.
Hmm.
They already
Yeah.
been. Did they deserve that acknowledgement? No. You know what I'm saying? But they get it. That's why I said the word deserve is crazy. Because
Okay.
everybody that's a mother, everybody that's a father gets it. And these people don't even got their kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's like I said, it's a nice gesture, but the word deserve, I'm like, oh, you chose
Hmm.
to do it. And some people are horrible parents and still get rewarded.
Well, I gave my stipulation. If you know in your heart of hearts and you see the work and you see what you've done, you deserve to celebrate and to be celebrated by your children.
But wait a minute, bro. You don't get a cookie for being a good dad. You don't deserve a cookie for being a good dad.
I deserve a fucking hug.
You don't deserve a cookie. So if you don't deserve a
I
cookie,
deserve for the kid not to be an asshole this particular day. Like,
if you don't deserve a
go sit
cookie,
down, go to
you
your
deserve a
room.
whole day. You deserve a whole day.
A whole
Hell,
day. Out
that
of
shit.
365 that you never off, you take a vacation from your job. This is what I'm saying. You deserve a day if you know that you're a good parent.
Look,
You're always on guard. You're always on call. You're always on time. You're always dad. You're always mom. You deserve your one single fucking day to breathe.
check this out. I'm going on TikTok and I'm gonna clip all that shit where people say what you don't deserve for being a good parent. So
Mm.
what I'm gonna make one big compilation so people can see. And
So
I'm gonna
but
attach it to the,
to me it
I'm gonna
ain't that
attach it to this video.
to me
And
it
then
really to me it really isn't that serious, and I feel like it's just a way for more people to just start being assholes.
yeah, but
Like
I want people to
what's
see
wrong
it.
with it is this isn't the only thing that someone was talking about lately. I forgot what I saw, but I was just like, really,
Yeah.
we don't want to do. Damn, I wish I remember what that was. But it just got on my nerve. I probably had to block it out of my my mind. I'm like, we're getting too detached,
I'm telling you,
too
bro. But
detached, and too like don't forget don't forget the sentiment behind things. Don't forget to be sentimental. Don't forget to be affectionate. Don't forget to be sincere. Don't forget to give people their flowers. Don't look for the reason of, well, why should I, or this is what's supposed to happen. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for that. Don't get into all that bullshit. That's ignorant and ungrateful to me.
Yeah, but look, it's like it's the same as this, right? You know what I'm saying? You got a girlfriend or whatever, you got that, and you do nice things for her, you do great gestures, and then she never say thank you. She say, you supposed to do that. As a man, you supposed to do that. I deserve that because I'm the woman. You supposed to do that because you're the man. Well, we refute that all the time, right? We do. Like, hold on, who the fuck you say? Who
Right.
are you to say you
You're not
deserve?
allowed to tell them what you deserve.
You're not allowed to tell nobody what
Being a
you
man.
deserve.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Who the fuck is you to tell somebody what you deserve? That is my point. Like, I'm like, who is anybody to tell somebody that they deserve something? Like, what? Deserve is
You gotta have a
crazy.
good line of reason behind it.
I mean, deserve is crazy. Like, what? You know
Hmm. You gotta
what
have
I'm
a
saying?
good. You gotta have a good line of reason behind it,
Exactly. I'm like,
and
it's just,
make sure you can back it up when you
I mean,
say that.
because I'm like, yo, it's cool to be celebrated. Don't get me wrong, but it's like deserve is an entitled word. It's a very entitled word. You mean I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
deserve it. How many times you heard somebody say some bullshit that they deserve somebody else's money? They deserve somebody else's time. They deserve somebody else's hard work. They deserve this. They deserve that.
Well,
They
see,
deserve. They deserve. They deserve. They tell you a list of things that they deserve, and they ain't did a damn thing for it. That word
hmm,
deserve is and then what you say about that person is entitled.
hmm. I
Deserve is
understand
an
what you're saying about
entitled
it.
word.
I get what you're saying about the word itself, and yeah, it can be used in the wrong context, or like you said, it carries a lot of privilege with it. But like I said, when you use it, you better know you can back it up.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We can go on and on about this shit, man. But I'm saying, but I know you saw this shit on YouTube.
I
This
did.
debate is on YouTube. This debate is on
Uh,
YouTube. This debate on YouTube. My page
Chime in,
is
people, mothers and
Matic B
fathers.
Mobley on YouTube. Go check
Hmm.
it out. You'll see for yourself the debate.
Right.
That guy. This man was in the comments
I said,
coming
"Oh
for the kid.
hell no!"
Coming for the kid. So now we had to go. So now since we I'm at work and he wherever he is.
You deserve a funky ass tie and a funky ass bottle of cologne, like we've been doing since 1972. As the amazing dad you are, and I deserve for this kid to make me my damn bacon and eggs instead of me making bacon and eggs. He is going to do his 1 day due diligence for me. So
Ain't
what?
it?
I asked for him. So what? I signed on the dotted line. So what? But for all I give, all the love I have, that's priceless.
Shut up. But look, ain't it crazy that Father's Day only been a national holiday since
You done taught me something.
1972?
I thought it was just it came
Yeah,
probably
I
as
was
a
going.
yeah.
I went.
Wow.
I did homework. I came
Hmm.
ready. I
Yes, you
came
did.
ready.
Yes, you did.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn,
1972. That's my
that's when we started making babies, 1972.
right.
That's the craziest part.
And we just started being dads in 1972. Not even
1907, is it 1905 or 1907? That's Mother's Day.
Mother's
And
Day.
look how long you got to wait for Father's Day. And like, hold on. So who was getting them? So how are they becoming mothers? How is this
Wow.
happening?
That's something. That is something.
You know what I'm saying? What are they, bed bugs? The only thing I know they can reproduce by themselves is bed bugs.
I mean, Ew, is it
Yeah, they can reproduce on their own. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I
ew.
be doing research.
Those things are so gross. So so gross. I never want that.
Yeah,
Never
but
want the infestation of that shit. But yeah.
hey, bro.
So I hope people chime in and y'all be on my side.
Hey, man.
I
But
hope there's more people that are on my side. Or
but
even if like I can understand like the young lady in the end, she was kind of like on the fence. She's like, I get what she's saying, and I understand deserve the word deserve. Maybe everyone does not, but I mean, like I said, also for those who do their due diligence as parents. You absolutely deserve a day to be celebrated and adorned. Okay?
But she said what
Final thought.
she
My final
mostly
thought.
she mostly agreed. That's what
Uh-huh.
she said.
Oh, she
Mostly.
mostly agree with you. Well,
And she
I
mostly agreed
mostly
with me.
disagree with you. No.
And in the end, she mostly agreed because that word
That
is
word
very
deserve.
entitled.
That's what
It's
you were
very
harping on
entitled.
deserve. You were harping on deserve, and you're harping on chose.
Yep. Deserve and chose.
Hmm.
It is what it is.
It is what
Anyway,
it
I gotta
is.
get back. I gotta get back. Listen, because Master cool. Master calling the other phone, and I'm
Stop
gonna be in
it.
a I'm gonna be in a whole heap of troubles if I don't get back to it.
Stop it.
A whole heap of troubles.
Oh, you so stupid. Well, all right.
I
Well,
got to
go get.
go, Master, right there. Oh no, no, not now, Master. Please don't do it in front of the people.
Stop. Stop
I'm
that.
out.
All right, bro. I'll see you.